This is a BMW E36. Revert hammer. Great. Now it's stuck on the dust shield. Oh my, how I love BMWs. Okay. Ever so gently. Always be gentle. This is where they go and how they go.
Ai, que burro, dá zero pra ele.
This is where they go and how they go. They just go inside like so, and then you install them right here, and you adjust the length on both sides. You unscrew here and there. You don't want to adjust one side only, because you expose too much of the thread. It gets too long, it may get flimsy and break. You want to adjust a little bit even on both sides. Otherwise, visual example, otherwise you'll be like this on this side and like this on the other side. Just a visual example, okay? So this is way more prone to breaking. There's a minimum length on each side you have to maintain. You have to double check with your arms manufacturer specs. And on the other side it goes like this. Inside there, over here, and that's it. With adjustable length. So you can have the camber do more or less like so. Look at the difference of the arms. Lengthwise they are almost the same, but again, as I said, they're adjustable. So you're gonna match the length of this arm according to this. So this has to come a little further. We have to make it longer a little bit. This is the left side, this is the right side, but for these it doesn't matter. Just adjust them longer or shorter according to how much camber you want, and then you screw this to lock into position wherever the length will be. When you adjust the length, do on both sides, not only one, otherwise you expose too much of the thread and it gets fragile. So what you want to do, visually speaking, is something like this, and then something like this on this side, and then you're gonna adjust the locking nut, and that's it. We're gonna keep it somewhat on the same length, which is OEM, which is more or less like so, but a little less considering the tread of the tire. This is the wheel that was in, and you can see that the wear is too much on the inside. There's a lot of tread left here. You don't want to lose a tire for nothing. Look at this wear. We don't want it. We want it even across the tire tread. So you're gonna adjust the camber so the wheel is more like this and not like this, more or less, which actually is not that much still, but just to having a visual understanding. You want as vertical as possible to maximize the tire contact with the surface. So we can wear these threads right here, especially for drifting. This is it. Camber arms on the E36. So here the arms are. We already matched the length with the OEM, and now we match it with one another just to make sure. So we have that fitting there, and I have this one fitting here. Beautiful. Also, to make sure everything is aligned, you can measure the OEM from center to center, which should be right 55 centimeters. I don't care about inches. And then here the same, center to center, 55-ish. Now that they are the original length, we're just gonna shorten it a little bit to pull the bottom of the wheel inside a little bit to make it more vertical, so we have a even and flat surface contact for better tire wear. So these are the new camber arms already installed, one side and the other side. This will provide us for more camber adjustment. You can see this is already different. It is still kind of tilted a little bit, but I think it is almost as vertical as it can get, visually speaking. But after we're done with installing the suspension itself in the car and the load of the car itself, it will add a little bit more of camber, and we can also make adjustments along the way. That's the whole point of having these arms now. So I think this will be good. So here's the outcome of the car with the new suspension. I don't think that's too low. It's not as low as I thought it would be. We're pumping some gas. We finished installing the suspension in the rear. It's alright. There's still some clearance here as well, like